Hey guys, this is Pastor Mel, and I just need to tell you something real quick. Divorce is real. Furthermore, I decided to have one, and I recommend that you do the same. Yeah, that's right. Divorce yourself from every excuse and every self-imposed limitation that has literally already cost you decades, dreams, and destiny. And don't get me wrong, nothing's more beautiful than unity. That's only when we're unified with the purpose that our Father created us. And when we're walking within the musical harmony of divine connections with like-minded people. That's people who want what we want and who value what we value and who are more than willing to lock arms with one another to help each other get to where we can get to together through mutual support. Listen, there's something going down right now, y'all. I hope that you don't miss it. If it's in you, then you know who I'm talking to. My partners and I are like family, and this thing we got is thicker than blood because it's made in the spirit. And it's in the spirit that we decided to make some changes. How do you feel about these changes? Are you ready? Let us know if you need a spot at the table. We're about to participate in a halftime of a lifetime. It's winning season. Father's favor. Hello, family. We're getting this party started, and I think I might be a little solo tonight. Some of our guests might be coming in late. We're multitasking, and we've got a lot of ground to cover. We have come out of some amazing opportunities that have really set our hearts on fire, and I'm excited about being with you tonight. And I want to talk about this subject. Tony, I see you, dear darling. It's good to see you. Thanks for chiming in. I've been waiting on you, girl. You know I've been waiting on you. Keisha, what's going on, girl? Long time no see. Seemed like 50 years. All right. We're going to talk about this thing. If it is too good to be true. Let me get my spelling right. Is it too good to be true? And I got my main man. He's just coming on. I see him in the chat. Let me introduce y'all. I know he's on fire. Let me get the main man in here tonight. What's going on, Reese?
Doing good, big bro. How are you?
I'm doing excellent, man. Look like you headed somewhere.
I'm at the waiting on the kids to get for the football field.
All right, you doing that thing, man. Look, taking care of business, man. That's what I appreciate about you. You sure know. Do me a favor. I'm going to put you in the lobby, and as I get finished presenting some of the information, I'll bring you back in.
Sounds good.
Yes, sir. That's my homeboy, my baby brother all the way up there in Pennsylvania. Now he's here in San Antonio, him and his wonderful family. I'm telling you, God is up to some great things. I'll tell you, that's one thing we know for a fact that's not too good to be true. How the Lord is moving and the Spirit is moving in this hour through challenges and the whole nine. We got Carol Caspar is in the house. It's good to see you, Carol. Let's get on the phone and catch up and get some things popping. We got my queen is in the house. She says hello, Lady K. She's downstairs taking a short break. We got Coach D. Apostle is in the house. Should have called you to have you on tonight to testify. Y'all blessed our hearts on last night. I'm going to be talking about y'all tonight too. Hope y'all ears be burning. But let's talk about this conversation, this subject at hand tonight. Is it too good to be true? Before I get going, I want everybody who hasn't done so already, I want you to get registered. I want you to get fully registered. On the 30th of September, we're going to be giving away yet another $300 airline gift card. No tricks, no gimmicks, no games, real deal Holyfield. We're going to be giving away yet another $300 airline gift card. You say, well, $300, that's not a whole lot. It's more than what you got. Come on here. That's extra. Put it on whatever it's going to be that you're going to use. $300 airline gift card. Somebody's going to get it. It could be you. But in addition, this is what everyone is going to get. It's going to be on the 30th of September. That's the birthday of yours truly. We call that a national holiday where I come from on the 30th. So take a look at this. Every single person who follows the process, we're going to gift you something. It's a complimentary 6-day, 5-night resort stay. And you choose. You can choose Cancun. You can choose Puerto Vallarta. You can choose Cabo San Lucas. And now let me throw this at you. I wasn't going to share this yet, but I'm just going to go ahead. We're a couple of days in front of it. September's right in front of us. Lord say Sand Creek don't rise. Now we're adding to the list Costa Rica. So if you've ever wanted to go to either one of those places or have a good friend, in fact, he stayed there. He lived there for about 6 months. Really loved the place. And I've known others who have vacationed there. I've never been. I've not been to Costa Rica yet, but that's one of the places. I don't call it my bucket list. I don't even call it a dream list, because one of the women of God, Coach D, said last night, we don't even have to dream about it. We just need to go if we're a part of this travel club that I'm going to be representing tonight. So let's talk. Is it too good to be true? Make sure if you haven't done it already, you go ahead and text the word. Nayeli Jelly, it's good to see you. Give everybody my love, sweetheart, and I'll see you all soon. Text the word strong finish, no spaces in between. Strong finish to 888-532-2699. Text strong finish to 888-532-2699, and you'll be immediately sent the information so that you can then move forward with us and get those gift items. You choose which one. We also have about 20 destinations in the U.S. In fact, just in case y'all think I'm making up stories, making stuff up, let me just share this with you. Give me a moment to pull this up so you can see the ones that are in the U.S. And if you prefer one of the others, we'll have that available for you as well. Now, you know how it is when you're looking for something. When you're looking for something, that's when it becomes hard to find. So I might have to backtrack that thought about sharing it with you. I hope not, but I think I got it in here somewhere. But it's a little hidden in all this extra stuff I got. Let me see if I can do this. So is it too good to be true? It's just that simple for me to say, no, not at all. It's not too good to be true that we're going to give you something of value and allow you to make the decision for yourself. Should you want more information than the information we present, we want your feedback. We want you to literally watch a particular video, which is about just under 15 minutes long, and then answer 15 questions in the survey. If you can do those two things and do them, it doesn't take long at all. Take all together about 20, 25 minutes max. Get that information through the process. It's all automated. It'll come to us. We'll make sure that we got it, let you know that we got it. And then you schedule your time. And we'll get you set up with one of those U.S. destinations. Or once again, you can choose Cabo. You can choose Puerto Vallarta. You can choose Cancun. In fact, I'm looking forward to being in Cancun real soon, y'all. Kind of coming up again. That's one of my favorite places. And then, of course, you can choose, as I just mentioned, Costa Rica. So if you've ever wanted to go to the rich coast, this is a perfect opportunity for you to do that. I got Minister Carolyn is in the house, and she says hello to Lady K. And I got my Amy here, y'all. It's her birthday. It's her 55th birthday, y'all, today. My Annie, looking like my little sister. I love you, Aunt Janice. Good to see you, darling. We got Sister Renee Winters Jackson is in the house. So I better stop messing around and go on with this information because y'all need to be doing this real quick. Text the word strong finish, no spaces in between, to the number, and you're going to get this 6-day, 5-night complimentary stay. it's not just one person is going to get this. Everybody who follows the process is going to get this. Text the word strong finish, no spaces in between, to 888-532-2699. You should already be doing it. If you're not doing it, I don't know why, because we're going to give this to you. It's not too good to be true. This is what we've been done. We've done this hundreds of times. We believe in giving value up front. And the reality is, it's just good to bless some people. And we always get back more than we give up front. That's just the nature of how God works. Let's do this. I'm going to start sharing my screen with some information. And I'm going to tell you that some of the prices you're going to see, they're real deal, Holyfield. They are not jokes. It's not make-believe. It's not something that's far-fetched. It's not Puff the Magic Dragon. It's none of that. It's real stuff, y'all. So let's look at some of these prices. And the answer is no, it is not too good to be true. Let me throw this at you. Sometimes, I've said it myself. If it sounds too good, if it sounds too good, it must be, and everything that, if it walk like a duck, quack, we come up with all these clever cliches and all this stuff, and we've probably all bought into them and said them at some point. But sometimes we build in such a level of cynicism and such a level of skepticism that they almost become self-fulfilling prophecies. And sometimes it's not that the world is as we say it is as we think it is. It is as it is on the inside. And because our inward view of things can be so negative or so pessimistic, we find what we're looking for. And man, I meet people all over the land and country, actually all around the globe. I have the occasion to speak with people worldwide. And some people just are the type of people you like to be around. And we're looking for like-minded persons. We're looking for everyday, ordinary people. Don't get it twisted. But you got to have some faith, man. You got to have some positivity. You got to have some upbeat energy. You got to have something good going on. I mean, time out for all this negative stuff and where you think just the whole world is doom and gloom and everybody is out to get you and everybody wants to take advantage of. There are people that want to take advantage of you. There are people that are out to get you. Make no mistake about it. But not everybody. Come on. When you say you can't trust anybody, no one, that says just as much about you as it does about everybody else. So the thing of it is, this is just my own opinion, my own philosophy in which I've arrived where I am, and I intend to keep it going, keep it moving. That we got to use more faith. We got to offer more positivity, and we got to leave, come on, an ounce of hope that there are some people that will give us some things and help us and empower us and make our lives better. And that's what I want to try my best to do on tonight, to make some things better for some people. Now, what you do with the things that I'm going to share with you, it's on you. My role is to give it to you. Your role is to make the decision of what you want to do with it. I wish I had an amen and a witness right there. Minister Carolyn, yes, you got to have some faith. I'm looking for some people with some faith, y'all. It don't even take a whole lot. Jesus said just a little bit. A little dab, y'all remember? A little dab would do you, right? He said you can move mountains with just a mustard seed level. It don't take a whole lot, y'all. And we screaming, hollering, shouting, running around buildings and stuff in the sanctuary, and we think that's faith. No, that's a bunch of noise and some good exercise, maybe. That's some aerobics, I don't know. But real faith is what we live. Real faith is how we live our lives. You could do all that stuff. Sometimes that's theatrical. Not all the time, but a lot of times it is. And we got to get past that and get into the itty bitty details. What Granddaddy would say, he's 97, he'll say where the rubber meets the road, man. We got to do the thing that we talking about, preaching about, singing about, praying about, and dancing about. Let's believe God for greater. I'm in a series right now. Move quick now. Your ladder will be greater. How many of y'all believe that? I believe that here we are about to cross over by God's grace into the month of September. Let's see, September, October, November, December. That's 4 months. I believe that in the last 4 months, you can experience more of a phenomenal blessing that you've received all of the last 4 years, the last 40 years, that he can do in 4 months what you haven't experienced in a life. But we got to bring some faith to the table. Come on, talk back to me. I know y'all ain't come in here for this, but come on, exercise profits a little. That's right. Maybe I need to get some of that in me. I don't know, but that's another subject. Well, let's talk about these prices, y'all. Let's move on in here and see what the end gonna be. Let's look at this. See, this is when I show people this and they look at it, they be like, man, that just don't sound. I don't know what it sound like. I don't know what it looked like. I just know what it is. And it's real. That we have people, I know people who have gone to Bali, Indonesia in this program, and they've absolutely paid $29 a night at a 5-star resort with breakfast included. And that's what they did. You can't tell me it's too good to be true when I'm telling you it's real. Sentosa, Singapore, $40 a night, same regard, breakfast included, 5-star hotel. Dubai, we've had people that have gone for less than that. In fact, that was kind of high. We've had people that were going for $1 a night, but this one is $4 a night, y'all. Breakfast included, 5-star hotel. Tell me, where can you go and get a breakfast for $4? I mean, if you go through the drive-through at Mickey D's, Burger King, Wendy's, and all you got is $4 now, and you try to get breakfast, I'm sure they're gonna say, "Sir, we gonna need a little bit more change." Even the breakfast at the fast food restaurant, it's more than that. But we're talking about breakfasts, guys, where now if you've gone with us at all, you've seen any of our pictures, you know that these $40 breakfasts, $50 breakfast. I mean, they lay it out. The spread is crazy. It's ridiculous. I mean, you're eating like a king and a queen every single morning, right? But I don't think it's healthy to do that every day. But, for 5 nights, you'll be all right. Breakfast is included, y'all. And when they say breakfast, they're talking about breakfast. And you can't get that for $4 anywhere except here, because not only is the breakfast included, but you're going to stay at a 5-star, listen to me, a 5-star hotel for $4 a night. Oh, skip one. Look at Phuket, y'all. Puck this, $22 a night. Breakfast included, once again, 5-star hotel, Venice, Italy. Breakfast included, and in disregard, $20 a day, y'all. But this is including a complimentary water shuttle service. They call that the water taxi. Ladies, last night they were calling it the water bus. They said they got water taxis and they have water buses. I had never heard of a thing, but I hadn't been to Venice, Italy, and I'll use the word yet, because Lord said Sand Creek don't rise. I'm headed that way. That's on my list. I got to see what they saw. They saw some wonderful things. And I think you should too. And it's not too good to be true to have this available at these prices, guys. I'm telling you, it's real stuff. Then, of course, I want y'all to get ready. Once again, I'm going to say it again. Text Strong Finish to 888-532-2699. You want to do that quickly, because we're going to put you in for the Cabo. We're going to put you in for the Cancun. We're going to put you in for the Puerto Vallarta. We're also going to put you in for the Costa Rica. You decide which. If you don't have your passport, you can go to one of the U.S. destinations. We're talking about Vegas. We're talking about Miami. We're talking about Chicago. We're talking about New York. We're talking about Orlando. We're talking about different places in Alabama. I mean, we're talking about across the country, beautiful hotels that you will only be responsible to pay the resort fee and the tax, and that will be minimum. And in fact, if you go, you got to pay that whether you go through our program or not. But if you go, you're going to pay without in the room rate. We're absorbing the room rate, and we're giving that to you complimentary just for giving us your valuable information. I don't think it can be any simpler than that. Text Strong Finish to 888-532-2699 and do that, and you will be the better as a result. Now, when you do that, there's going to be a video. There's going to be a survey, and then you just schedule your call to get everything set up. Just that simple. How do people travel when they're not using the program that I'm talking about right now? Let me tell you what they do. They pay ridiculously high retail rates. I need somebody to go to the board, go to the comment section, crash that board. Thank you, Minister Carolyn. Crash that comment section and say hashtag no more retail. Hashtag no more retail. There is a huge difference. There is a fine line, y'all, between wholesale and retail. When you're paying wholesale, you're eliminating all those that extra profit margin that is paying for these middle persons that are, everybody has their hand out and getting a piece of the pie. By the time it gets to you, you done bought the whole pie and you have very little to show for it. But when you're paying wholesale, those are rock bottom prices. In fact, no one is profiting from it, but you're going to make the profit, and that you're going to be able to get it at the lowest price possible. And our program, guys, it eliminates you having to continue to pay retail prices. No more. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired of paying retail prices, and you should be, you need to be in this program, in this travel club. So let me move on. How do most people travel when they don't have this program? Number two, let me mention, I skipped something. I'm not even going to talk about all the different retail OTAs, online travel agencies out there. So you should know there's a bunch of them. But number two, how do most people travel when they don't have our program? They run up their credit card debt. Hold up, wait a minute. Let me tell you in all sincerity and transparency, that used to be me. Lord have mercy. We were putting cruises, we were putting timeshares. That was credit. We were putting flights. We were putting resorts, hotels, rental car. We put our whole life was on credit at one point. Messed us up for a good while, y'all. That's no way to live. I'm gonna say it again. That's no way to live. And we have a program in a part of what we do where we show people a plan to get out of debt, to pay that stuff off and live there no more. We want you to get out of debt. We want you to live debt-free. Somebody put that in the comments. Crash the board with that. Hashtag, I'm living debt-free. Speak that thing by faith. Come on. Call those things that are not as though they are. Hashtag, I'm living debt-free. If that's your plan, that's your goal, or even your reality, praise God, go ahead and put it in the comments. Hashtag, I'm living debt-free. We want to see that happen. We want to see the chains come off. We want to see the bondage gone. And we definitely don't want you paying for those high-priced vacations anymore and putting it on credit. Don't put it on plastic, because when you put it on plastic, you're putting your fate in concrete, and it doesn't look good. It looks like slavery. It looks like bondage. It looks like at the end of every month, there's no more money. And we want to show you how to eliminate that type of reality. We want to make sure that you're not in that nightmare. And we're going to show you how to live in a way where you're taking multiple vacations every year at your discretion, and none of it is going on credit. Number three, this thing is a little tricky here. Number three, they pay enormous prices for timeshares. That's how most people travel when they don't have our program. They don't know better. And because they don't know that they don't know, when you know better, you can do better. But when you don't, you're just out there. You're just spinning your wheels. You're going in circles. You're literally 40 years wandering in the wilderness, wondering why are we not further ahead? Because you just don't know what you just don't know. We didn't know. We were paying $379 a month with our timeshare, the last one. That was our third one. And wasn't so good when we found out that we were able to stay in that same exact place twice. We paid $59 for the entire week using the program we're in now. Tell me, which one do you think is better? To pay $379 a month, whether you're going to use it or not, and really only can get it one time a year, maybe twice a year, or to be able to go when you want to go and pay $59 a week. Do that math and get back with me. Number four, how do most people travel when they don't have our program? Let me tell you what they do. They stay with a lot of other folk. Say it again, they stay with a lot of other folk. Here's the memo. You probably missed it in the mail. The folk that you've been staying with, number one, they don't want you to stay so often. And number two, they don't want you to stay so long. They want you to stop by. That's what they said. They didn't say live there. They say stop by, right? Come on, have dinner with us. They wanted you to leave after that, really. They really did. Let me tell you what's even better. When you can go to the hotel or the resort of your choice, pull up in the city, unpack your luggage, have it sent upstairs, and then have everybody meet you in the lobby. And if you really like them, have them come with you to your suite upstairs, because I did say suite. You're going to have a master suite because you're going to get 5-star experiences, but you're going to be paying 1- and 2-star prices. And I'm telling you, it is a difference between a 5-star experience and some of those experiences that some of y'all been having, because it didn't have no stars in it at all. Number 5, how do most people travel when they don't have our program? this is the worst part, y'all. I hate this part because there's so many people that I even know and love and care about, but they just don't believe the truth. They ask this question, is it too good to be true? And they just won't follow the system. They just won't follow the numbers. They just won't catch a clue. And because they can't catch a clue, they're not catching flights, they're not catching cruises, they not catching anything. They just live and die in their neighborhood. It's tragic. They really don't travel much at all. They just dream about it. And that just hurts my feelings all kind of ways, because life is too short and this world is too big and this globe has too many places to go than just the neighborhood you grew up with. And you never leave your city. You never leave your state. You never leave your nation. You never leave your continent. You never see anything other than where you are unless it's on TV. I just don't think it's supposed to be that way. And there is a better way. Minister Carolyn, I see you there. She says, I always had a lot of credit cards, but never well, maybe once. Laugh out loud, put a lot of money for a trip on my card, but that's why I never went anywhere. Those days are over, thanks to Triborium. Absolutely. Then she says there is a difference between a resort and a hotel. Absolutely right. You better act like you know. And that's what Mr. David Hart and Mrs. Adela have done. They've put this thing together. World-class people who have put together a world-class opportunity for people, everyday people, ordinary people who are now having an opportunity to begin living extraordinary lives all around the globe, operating in 60 plus nations strong and still growing, paid out tens of millions of dollars. And then get this, a debt-free company. Just don't believe in debt. Just believe in paying your bills on time, having outstanding credit, and taking care of everybody. Everybody in our company gets paid. Those who do the work get paid every Friday, and we've never missed a Friday. There's not been a late payment on anything. That's the type of stuff that you want to be a part of. I know I do, and I'm grateful. I have one regret. November would be my 5th year, and the one regret I have is that I didn't get started sooner. Don't let that be you. Is it too good to be true? Absolutely not. Anita Herndon, it's good to see you. Thank you for chiming in, my dear. Here's the 3 things we specialize in. 1 is net zero pricing. 2 is Dreamcations, and 3 are world tours. Let me break those down very quickly. Number 1, we're going to give you a website with true, bona fide travel agent prices. No markup, no commissions being paid to anybody. Now, let me tell you how crucial and important that is. My wife and I, we've been travel agents for 8 years, y'all. As a matter of fact, I believe December will make it 9. I got to check the record on that. But here's the point. We came into this club as travel agents. The only reason we joined was because this club was offering us something that we were not even able to get as travel agents. But we were able as travel agents to book our own travel and such without paying commissions, because if there was a commission to be paid, it would have been paid to us. So that was a savings buffer, if you will. The thing you'll love about this company is without you being a travel agent, you now have access to travel agent prices every day, all day. Book whatever you want, anywhere you want, anytime you want. And right there in your net zero pricing portal, you'll be well taken care of. Number 2, Dreamcation Escapes. There are over 2,000 plus Dreamcation Escapes in our portfolio that you have access to. And they're many times in your neighborhood, in your local area, definitely in your state and region and part of the country. And then, of course, so many outside the country. So you could say, well, I want to go to the Caribbean. I want to go to Mexico. I want to go up to Canada. I want to go down under. I want to go to South Africa. We got all these wonderful destinations all around the globe, and they're places that you can stay at pennies on a dollar. And I'm talking about, rather than pay the retail price, $1,000 plus, $1,500, $2,000 plus dollars, why not pay $199? Why not pay $59 plus the tax? Those types of things. That's what we have as a part of our Dreamcation Escapes. Then finally, my favorite part are the world tours. And you're saying, is this too good to be true? Let me say it again. No, it's not. It's the reality. World tours are my favorites because we're meeting up. Pastor Judy, what's going on? You got it. The world tours are my favorite because I get to meet and greet and spend time with Pastor Judy. And when we get together, oh, what a time, what a time, what a time. We were last year, June it was, we were in Jamaica. We were in Montego Bay, Jamaica. And among all the fun we had, one of the most fun things to me, Pastor Judy, was getting on that yacht. We got on that private yacht and we got out there on that water. Remember, Pastor? And it started to rain. Boy, we had us a good time, though. We was wet as I don't know what. But what fun we had. We were like little kids on that yacht, you know. It was a wonderful experience. And then all the 5-star dinner experiences and shopping. And I mean, our team, we did everything from horseback riding to zip lining to you name it, we were doing it. I mean, it was a wonderful thing. So the world tours are my favorite because when we go places like Minister Carolyn and I, we were just in New Orleans last month, in fact, staying at, oh, Lord, what was the name of that? Oh, it's skipping me, the name of it. Michael Donald, it's good to see you, man. Odell, it's good to see you, my brother. You were there, too. What's the name of that hotel? Intercontinental. We were at the Intercontinental on St. Charles, I think it was Boulevard, St. Charles something. And it was a wonderful place, 5-star hotel experience. Breakfast was included. Everything was just immaculate. But what was best was the time we had sitting down from breakfast to lunch to dinner. And then, Minister Carolyn, remember, we would, hey, something about the boat. Somebody put it down in the hashtag get on the boat. With Pastor Judy, we was on the yacht. But with Minister Carolyn, we were on the, they call it a swamp tour. It was a New Orleans swamp tour. So we rode the bus, had a tour, left the city, went out into the rural areas of the swamp. And what a time, what a time, what a time. Did I say what a time we had on that swamp tour on that boat? We had us, oh God, the laughter we had. So these world tours, we get to meet our friends, and our friends have become our family that we travel with and make priceless memories with. Treasures that nobody can ever take away. Times, whether it's your spouse and yourself. We have a lot of families that we have one, they shout out to the Davis family. They got like 23 members in their family that all have memberships. And they went this summer to Punta Cana. That was one of the world tours. We have 100 of them a year. And they range from March all the way into November. I think it started this year with us. I think one of the first ones might have been Dubai. And our last world tour this year is going to end in Waikiki, Hawaii. And I'm talking about paying prices that you wouldn't be able to stay there, those prices, any kind of way. But our world tours, we're able to stay in places and do things that other folk don't get to do unless they're paying a whole lot of money. And we had a quality time there in New Orleans, and we also had a quality time there in Jamaica, and then to the group that we were all together in Paris. Oh, God, just got back from there 2.5 weeks ago. What a time, what a time. So these world tours, they range up from Europe to the Caribbean, Thailand, different places all over Asia. I mean, they're all over the world, y'all. Canada, Mexico, down in Africa. It's so many places that you said, man, I always wanted to go. I thought of it. It ran across my mind, but now I'm doing it. And one of the young ladies last night, she said something that I thought was very appropriate and powerful. She says with Travorium, you don't have to dream about it. And that's powerful, y'all. That we don't have to just, some folk, they just keep dreaming, and that's all we do. We dream about this, that, and the other, and we never wake up. Our dreams are nocturnal. But with us, we can dream with our eyes wide open. Don't stop dreaming. Just dream right with your eyes open. And we go places, and we don't have to keep our eyes closed to see it. I love that. And the thing of it is, the world tours, y'all. You got to accompany us on our world tours, whether you're going to take your family. Listen, the Davis family, they took over 23 members, Punta Cana, a whole week, 8 days, 7 nights, all food, drinks included. Everybody was comfortable. They paid about $3,000 because of our membership, all of them together. Now, shoot, $3,000 wasn't even to cover the food with 23 folk eating all day, every day for a whole week. You know how expensive groceries are, but those accommodations for that type of food that was at that resort, that was like going to your highest level restaurants in your city. So if you did that all day for 23 people, how much would you be paying? So they paid about $3,000 for the whole thing. And the comparison for what they would have paid if they were not using our program, guys, it was well over $13,000. You do the math on that. Would you rather pay $3,000 or would you rather pay $13,000 for the exact same thing? Well, if you have this program, you'll be doing the first. Is it too good to be true? Absolutely not. Now, I'm going to move quick, but 3 ways we travel. Substantially discounted prices is number 1. For free is number 2. But my favorite is number 3. And I want to know what your number is. Put your number in the box. Put your number in the chat. Crash the boards for me real quick. Are you a number 1, number 2, or number 3? Number 1, you just want those substantially discounted prices. And when we say substantial, we're talking about up to 40 to 70% discounts. That's just the norm. Number 2, maybe you're number 2. You just want to travel for free. A couple of times a year, free travel is going to be good for you, okay? You put number 2. If you're number 3, put number 3. That means you're getting paid to do this. Good God Almighty. Is that real? Is that a possibility? Is that too good to be true? I'm going to tell you again. Absolutely not. That's what we do. Here's an example of some of the getaways, the dreamcations we talked about. The retail rate you see there, $499, that's our standardized retail rate. But remember, we don't pay retail. If you went online and looked for 8 days, 7 nights, Cabo, it's going to be more than $499. You're not going to find that elsewhere. But with us, you'll apply your points. And as you see, the final cost, you pay the tax because it's free. Miss Carol, she's number 3. I know that's right. Orlando, Florida. Why not go see Mickey and them again? Why not go see Daffy and them again? They still there, right? $1 a night, y'all. Or worst case scenario, $20 a night. Man, you can't get those prices at your own house. Turn on the light one time. Flush the toilet one time. Wash a load of clothes and see what happened. You're going to pay more than $1 a night at your house. And the reality is you're staying at a 5-star resort, 1-bedroom suite, 8 days, 7 nights. And that's exactly what you're paying there. Canary Islands, y'all. Let's go to Spain. Yes, this is real talk. Let's go, guys. I mean, we're going. Some folk, well, let's go across town tonight. Well, that's great. But I got other plans. Let's go to Spain because we're going to pay $0.00. We're going to cover the tax, guys, and we're going to stay 8 days and 7 nights in a room just like that and have a view just like that. Here's some of my favorite parts, and I'm going to move very quickly because these are the world tours, and there's so many. But I want you to take a look at these prices again. I need to move that banner because you won't see these prices properly. I'm going to run through New York, New York, New York. That's hometown for me. And I can tell you, Mr. Carolyn knows, those prices, $539, 5 days and 4 nights, for that type of scenery, that type of hotel, you'll pay more than $500 a night in New York City, and it won't even be anything great. Very expensive there, guys. So that's a steal. Don't let that price throw you off. Spain, guys, $40, actually less than $40. And as you see on the screen, that includes the food and the drinks. I'm skipping over these. Austria, $359. Colombia, and that is not United States of America. Listen, this is the country. $1 a night. That's 5 days, 4 nights, breakfast included. Once again, Italy, Rome. Look at that. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. Well, we got to find out what that is. Let's go. $149, 5 days, 4 nights. Jamaica, calling our name. Man, I tell you, that view right here, Coach D and I, Lady K and I, Dr. Terry, all of us, Dr. Phyllis, Apostle Terry, Thomas Terry, we were all here eating breakfast at this spot right here, and the view was immaculate. And our bedroom looked better than that. We had an upgraded bedroom. That thing was slamming. Behind our wall where our bed was, you could enter into the restroom on either side, that way or that way. And on the back of that wall was a great, I've never been in a bathroom that big. The tub itself, you could put 4 or 5 people in that tub. And then it had all kind of room. It had a separate sink, his and her sink on one side of the room, another sink on the other side of the room. This was the only time I didn't have any arguments in the bathroom with my wife because it didn't matter to me which side she took, because she always gets the one with all the space, and then I got to put But she had all her space. I had all my space. Nobody had any argument about anything. It was wonderful. It was wonderful. And then you go outside the door because there was a shower, separate shower, covered enclosed, and I guess it was some kind of stone, some kind of rock, ceramic rock, whatever. Very beautiful, the way it was decorated. And then it had a spigot that came out of a lion's head. The water, the shower itself came out of the lion's head. But here's the beautiful part that set it off, y'all. It's kind of romantic. Had a skylight at the top, and you could see the moonlight at night, or early in the morning, you can see the sun just beginning to peak. And I'm telling you, it was on and popping. You understand what I'm saying? I'm telling you, just listen, we paid, look at this thing here. We had actually, ours was 6 days, 5 nights, but look at this price, $59 a night per person. Understand this. Dr. Jackson is in the house. Understand this. We were eating at the top level restaurants for that entire period, all inclusive, food and drinks. We're not drinkers or anything like that, but we had a little glass here, a little glass there, this, that, and other. But the thing of it is, you couldn't even pay for the food with that. Other people coming there, they were paying every bit of $1,750 to $2,500, and we were paying a couple of $100s for this type of experience. I'm telling you, you asked the question, is it too good to be true? Sure sounds that way, but it's not. Italy, y'all, $399. Good God Almighty. Florida, you want to feel the heat? Waterfront property, 5 days, 4 nights. Look at that price. This is waterfront, y'all. It's right there off the ocean. You go ahead and price it for yourself. Portugal, 5 days, 4 nights. Look at that price. Singapore, look at that price. Budapest, look at that price. San Francisco, look. This is not per night, guys. And resort fees waived. Tenerife, look at that. Breakfast and dinner included. Prices as low as $99. Guys, you go out and get one meal at these types of restaurants and you pay the regular price, the meal itself is going to be about $99. But with our program, you're getting the meal, and this is for 2 people. You're getting the meal and you're getting, I should say meals because breakfast and dinner is included. You're getting the meals and you're staying at a 4-star resort, 5 days, 4 nights. Guys, and you're telling me that's something you got to, I don't know what you got to do, but the thing of it is, it's real. Phuket, Thailand. Look at this, guys. Beachfront cottage, 7 days, 6 nights. Look at that price. This is real, guys. Say, well, is this too good to be true? Absolutely not. Because I could put TJ the Boss on right now, and he'll tell you every bit of it. This is where he was riding on top of the elephants. This is where he was on the beach just killing it. This is where he was on those doom buggies just having the time of, and he had a group of friends there. It was $1, y'all. Lord have mercy. You got to worry and talk and plan about whether or not you want to spend $1? Man, you're wasting $1 on foolishness. What could you do for $1 now? Well, I know what we can do. Puerto Vallarta, y'all, 5 days, 4 nights, $40 a night. Guys, again, that's all inclusive. Simply ridiculous. Las Vegas, I say it all the time. When you go using our program, the suites are just a whole lot sweeter. We're talking about luxury suites. We're talking about some of those suites are bigger than 4 and 5 bedroom homes. Those are some huge suites there. I mean, and the views are out of this world. So you want to go using our program because it's not on the same level of what, I mean, I've gone to Vegas dozens of times, but the reality is when I started going with this travel club, all suites are not created equal. Somebody go ahead and put that in the comments. Hashtag all suites are not created equal. I'm telling you, it's a whole different level out there. New Orleans, the Big Easy. This is the one I was telling you about, this particular hotel. It was absolutely beautiful, and we enjoyed every part of it. Got to go back there. A lot of rich history that I need to tap back into in New Orleans. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Italy, guys. Sicily, in fact, $45 per night. All-inclusive, all food, drinks. Malaga, Spain. Look at Morocco. The motherland is calling our name. 5 days, 4 nights. Lowest $329. Cozumel, $38 a person. That's all inclusive. Dubai, dollar bill again. Breakfast included. Tanzania, look at that. 5-star breakfast, dinner. Look at that price. I'm telling you, next year, that's definitely in my list to do that. Punta Cana, look at this again, $38 a night per person, 4-star resort experience, and that includes the food and the drinks. This is unbelievable, but it's not too good to be true. Spain, 5 days, 4 nights. Malta, 5 days, 4 nights. Paris, that's where we were, and what a time, what a time, what a time. I was telling my wife, I said, babe, I could live here for a good 3-4 months. Easy. There was so much to see. And, you know, I didn't really realize how much influence the French had on many of the cities right here in the United States, particularly New Orleans and also New York City. Much of the architecture that I was accustomed to growing up, it was designed with France in mind, with Paris in particular. Because, man, when I was like flashback, some of the architecture, those guys are so meticulous in every detail, intricate detail of every building. I mean, it was wonderful to see. The whole city to me was a work of art, and just to scratch the surface for 5 days. We had gone to Belgium first, and then we spent time there, but it was not enough time to see all the stuff we did. I need a good 3 months. So we got to get right and go back and do some things. I know Minister Carolyn is going to be ready to go. So we gonna go with the grace of God, and we're going to do this thing next time. And we got some other stuff to do there too. Athens, Greece, guys. We got to get over there. In fact, Lady Kay, she's putting together a thing for the ladies. She said, I can't go, but don't tell her I'm going. Next summer in July, she's planning a big group of ladies to go to Greece. So look out for some of those flyers and all of that. It's going to be amazing. You're going to be hopping from one city to the next and having a wonderful time. And you'll be saying, is that Pastor Mel? Is that? Just say it's not him. It's somebody that looks like him, but it's really not him. Okay? That's between you and I. All right. These are the types of experiences, guys. You'll never be able to replace these moments in our lives. We had such a wonderful time. Many of our members, not only were they in Paris, we met in Paris, but as for Kendra and I, like I said, we were in Belgium first, spent a few days there with some wonderful friends and mentors of ours, and then we went to Paris. Then we had other friends who they were in Rome first, and then, no, they were in Greece first, and then they went to Paris. We had other friends who were in Paris, and then they went to Rome from there. We had other friends who went to Paris, and then they went to Italy. I mean, folk were going all over the place, and I was like, man, this is the way to do things. What a time, what a time, what a time. But when you're paying the type of prices we were paying, it's so affordable, and it's so reasonable. And we're in category 3. We're getting paid to do it. So it's even better. So, guys, I'm telling you, this is the way to do it. Shout out to our H-Town family and our Chi-Town crew. Everybody's doing their thing, enjoying life. Shout out to Coach D that got us all on the team. I'm telling you, we are super excited about what is happening. It's fascinating. These are just some of the picks. That's that bedroom. I told you we had to upgrade. That's Jamaica, y'all. And I told you you can go on the left or the right. The bathroom was as big as the bedroom on the back side of that wall there. That's Lady K acting like she could swim. You understand? But yeah. Oh, that's that. I forgot. I put this. That's that tub, y'all. And I think I had. Yeah, that was my sink, and then she had a sink right over here on this side. That's the only time in all of our 33 years I didn't have to worry about where I was gonna put my stuff. Oh Lord, am I saying too much? I didn't have to worry about where I was gonna put my stuff. I had a place to put my stuff. Lord have mercy. That's Coach D. That's Apostle Thomas and Dr. Phyllis, and that's us. I think we just had breakfast. We had that. Boy, that's that breakfast, y'all. When you eating like this, you can't get this for no $10, y'all. This was all inclusive, but these are $40 breakfasts, and I ain't gonna lie to you. Could have been more than that. That's just the part I showed you. So these are the types of things that you need to know about. It's good stuff right here. This is one of the crew. There's a shout out to TJ Boss and Minister Renithia and all their family, their crew. They're coming from all over the place in that all-white party. This is just a fraction of my team. We had over 60 plus people there in Montego Bay. What a time. This is Coach Jeter and Coach Todd Strand. In fact, top money earners in our travel club, doing quite well for themselves. Earned over $1 million doing exactly what we're doing right now. Lady K, that's us in Vegas. One of the times in Vegas. And that's Minister Lisa right here. She met us in Vegas on that occasion. That's us coming back, because I got the shirt on, coming back from Paris. And that's us in San Diego. And as you see, at the Cheesecake Factory, one of my favorite spots. Ladies and gentlemen, we had wherever we go, we get together, we have such a time. We got my main man, Curtis Watson, is in the house, one of our newest team members. Shout out to you, man. It's going to be amazing. This is us in Brussels, Belgium. Brussels, Belgium. And this is us in New Orleans. That's you, Minister Cannon. Look familiar? That's part of our team, Joshua Generation. Shout out to Lisa Davis. We got Yvonne is in the house. That's Minister Carolyn. That's Minister Lisa, y'all, right there. And that's Coach Tanya. And that's Pastor Danny. We had our little crew representing. I think we were just about to have prayer before everybody was getting on the road on that particular day. Guys, I'm telling you, this is the way to travel, to have the time of your life with like-minded people doing what we love to do anyway, doing it for free, getting it at a discount, extreme, substantial discount, or better yet, getting paid to do it. Guys, I can go on and on and on and on, but I'm not tonight because I got an 8 o'clock call to jump on. But I will tell you this. If you've ever wanted to get these types of deals, if you've ever wanted to travel at substantially discounted prices, as you've been seeing on the screen tonight, if you've ever wanted to travel even, as I've said before, for free, Real Deal Holyfield, or better yet, if you've ever wanted to get paid to travel, the question is not, is it too good to be true? I think I've answered all that. The question is, do you believe in yourself enough? The question is, do you see the worth and the value in you, in yourself? Do you argue against yourself that it is not your time, that it is not your season for more, that you don't deserve as hard as you've worked and helped as many people as you have helped, that it's time for you to get something that brings joy, fulfillment to your own life? Well, I'm not going to try to speak for you. I can only speak for me. I'm so glad, so grateful that I made the choice to become a part of this particular travel club. In comparison to anything and everything else in the field that I've seen that even can be put next to it, it still stands head and shoulders above the rest. It's not too good to be true. It's an answer to prayer. It's exactly what we need. And if you can see the value in this, go ahead, get your questions answered. Reach out to the person that invited you to this broadcast. Make sure, my friend, that you text the word strong finish to 888-532-2699. And in doing so, we'll entitle you to one of those complimentary getaways that we've already spoken about. There's no headlock. There's no figure four. There's none of that type of stuff at all. We're not going to fight with you. We're going to fight for you to make sure that you're getting exactly what you desire to get. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm out of time. I could share more, but not tonight. Got to jump on a call. Get with the person that invited you to see this. We'll meet you at the beach, the bank, or both. That's our prayer. We'll see you there. God bless you real good.